Hi, everyone. Um, I'm here. Of course I am. It's like it's a Saturday and it's around 3 a.m. Yeah. I did this on a bit later because of things. So I doubt people will get. I doubt it'll cause an outrage. I'm not doing this exactly at 3 a.m., but it's around that time. Um, yeah. So today was. I almost said today was a week. Wow. This week was a week. Yes. Mm. I was feeling very tired like a couple hours ago, but now I'm better. Like, when that happens, when you're just gonna kind of go up and instead of going down like you usually do, you get more tired, you get less. That's weird. I know that happens a lot, but especially when you stay up for a while, like up to 3 a.m., Yeah. Um, was it? Yeah, I think it was last episode. I was talking about JoJo and stuff. Now I almost finished part 3. Well, now I have finished part 3. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And, I won't go into spoiler territory, don't worry. I would never do that. But, I liked it a lot, obviously, as I talked about last time. And I've seen the first few episodes of part 4, which I'm really liking so far. So, yeah. That's that in terms of that. Yeah. So, what else? I don't know what else to talk about. Relatively, normal. I mean, I kind of got some amount of power on my Discord server, because my school, the part of my grade, created a Discord server. I think I still have the power, or at least I still have like responsibility of it. But it's actually a surprisingly long story. So I don't know if I want to tell the whole thing here. I'm hearing something going on out there. There are always sounds, not just when I'm filming this, but all the time. But I always hear them more when I'm filming this because I don't want any disturbances while I'm filming. So anything that could possibly be a disturbance is like hypersensitive to me. But yeah, I'll try to see if I can kind of get the whole story in enough detail, but also like short enough. So my friend, who I won't give out real names, even though it doesn't really matter, but I still won't do it. My friend, he created the server a while ago. I only joined last year. It was like September or October, like late September, and when he invited me, and so he owned the server and basically had all the power. He was like, the big monarch, the king of the server, and do anything. It was going alright, but he started to get like he always had a little bit of a power complex. It was never too bad, but and he started to get into huge conflicts with this other guy in the server who really didn't like the way that he was handling things, and he got kicked and banned a lot and muted and everything, and it all got really annoying. And eventually, the big owner guy, my friend, wanted to take like a break from the server, bit of a little. He wanted to distance himself. That's right. And but so he gave. How exactly did this happen? I know he gave one of his other really close friends that I'm friends with. He also gave him powers. He gave him mod powers and like admin, but he's not online in Discord a lot. So and he's a cool guy, and I'm sure he would do well with his power if you're online more. But that didn't really matter though. So and then there was this one day that he just started kind of giving out the power to mod, and by the end of the day, there was at least 5 people that had it, and there was only 2 or 3 before that. I think it was just 2. Anywhere from 5 to like 7, I don't know. But yeah, and that was only for like an hour though. I mean, I was one of those people, because then we kind of reworked the whole server. Well, he did, the big owner guy. I was gonna call him owner, and stairs. So yeah, he reworked the server, and a lot of those people didn't have it anymore. In fact, I think it was all of them, except for the owner and the other guy who had power before. yeah, it's surprisingly long and complicated. Like, and I don't know why. It doesn't have to be. But, I'm trying to think. What happened after that? So yeah, the server worked like the whole thing, not just in terms of the power, but and for a while it was kind of like that until one day. This was the kind of the beginning of the new thing where the owner tried to kind of separate himself. He while he was away. Yeah. So he was kind of going for a bit, and while he was away, he gave the mod powers, like responsibility, the admin powers, to another friend of ours who's in the server, who that was the one that had conflicts with him a lot, which they've died down now, and they're not there anymore. But yeah, and the people really did not like the way that he handled things. He only had power for like 10, 20 minutes. I just like saying power, it's fun. 10 to 20 minutes, but people just did not like the way that he was doing things and the way he took his responsibility. And like, I have to admit that he was in the wrong, also in the right about some things, but he was pretty strict. That's what it was, strict about kind of what was inappropriate and what wasn't. And he was like muting people for like a bit longer than they should have been, I'll say. But the people on the other side weren't being completely reasonable either. They were yeah, they were calling him things like, calling him names and stuff, and without any real justification. They were saying that, he was a bad mod or bad admin, and, I can see where they were coming from. I could see where they were coming from, but they didn't really back up their points well. So it was kind of just a battle where neither of them was completely, whatever. Neither of them was completely, just looking back, in the right. Completely correct. So yeah, and the people on the server, they proposed a kind of new way to do things, because the big anarchy system with the owner like kind of worked for a while, but then fell out. And if he wasn't going to be on the server a lot, then that means we weren't going to have someone to keep everything in check for a while, for most of the day, and that wouldn't have been. I can't talk. And I don't know how that would have went down, but probably not amazingly. So, yeah, and I was kind of there the whole time with the whole conflict between the people and the temporary admin, and I was just trying to kind of settle it and have it die down. And when they were suggesting a new way to do things, they started like electing people, or kind of, I don't know, unofficially were saying, let's vote on someone, and a bunch of people just wanted me to become an admin, or gain power in the server, and so the owner found a new kind of way to do it where he wouldn't be on a lot, but the guy from before, the other guy that had him for a while, would be there for kind of server building, because he was really good at that apparently, and I would be there to make and enforce the rules, because apparently people liked the way that I did that. So yeah, so that's how I rose to power in my Discord server. This is a story. Wow, as you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble saying words today. We all have times like that. We all have days like that. So yeah, that was a little story that was too long of my Discord's history. And, I mean, that's not all of it, obviously. It's just about with admin and the mod and stuff and who had power. There's a lot more to it. But not in that respect. I think I didn't leave anything out. I don't know, I'm trying to remember right now. This whole episode is kind of about that. I mean, I don't mind, I love long stories and stuff. That's just me, though. Like I said, I make these videos for entertainment, both because they're fun for me and because I hope they're fun for others. And some of my friends do really like these videos, which surprises me. I'm like, really? Wow. People like my content? That's amazing. I'm glad they do, though. That means that there are people like me out there. But yeah, for us, that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know if I still have all of, like, the power that I had before, but, like, I'm still there. to make and enforce rules, I think. Just theoretically, at least. At least in spirit I can do it, you know. But I don't know if I have actual, like, admin powers in the server role that helps me do it. I'll check again later. But, yeah. I'll check again after this, so the video's about to end soon. So, hope you all liked me rambling about that story. I don't know, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, bye. Alright. Have a nice rest of day, rest of week, rest of life. Why not?